It's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Do you find that you have a history of being attracted to the wrong guys? Or do you find that you often get involved with guys where everything's great in the beginning? You have this amazing chemistry. You think you have so much in common, but then you quickly figure out that you really don't have a lot in common, especially the important things like wanted to be in a committed relationship together. Well, if so, I want you to pay close attention because in today's video, we're going to talk about the three main reasons why you're attracting the wrong men. First reason why you're attracting the wrong guys is because your picker is broken. So let me explain. The other day, I was grocery shopping with my middle son, and we were going down the produce aisle, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, can we get some corn? Here in New Jersey, we have some of the best corn in the nation." And he's like, "Let's throw some corn on the barbecue today." I'm like, "Okay, great." So we go over, and it's like, "Okay, help me pick out the corn." And he goes over, and he just starts picking out the corn and putting it in our grocery cart. And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, wait a minute." And he looked at me like, "What's the matter? We're supposed to get corn." I'm like, "Yeah, but we've got to pick the right corn." He's like, "Well, how do you do that?" And I showed him, pick up the corn, look at the size of it, and then you pull back the husk to look at the kernels. And he's like, "Oh, I got it." And then he got really into it. Well, see, it kind of works the same way. You've got to really know how to pick the right guy for the right reasons. And one of the reasons you're attracting the wrong guys is because your picker is broken and you're attracted to the wrong guys. And they may seem attractive, they may seem like great guys, you might seem like you have great chemistry, but sooner or later you're going to find out that they're the wrong guys and you pick the wrong guys for the wrong reasons. So if you're going to have a good relationship, the kind that's going to last with a great man, you've got to learn how to pick the right guy for the right reason, and you might have to adjust your picker. Now, the second reason why you're attracted to the wrong guys is because you think you have to settle. You think that there's no guy out there that can love you the way you really want, and you're afraid you're never going to find that guy in that relationship. So it's better to have some love and it's better to have some guy than to hold out and risk never finding any guy at all. And I know that's so common, and I see it all the time with the members of our GPS for Love community. But I'm here to tell you that if you're going to have the relationship you really want that's going to stand the test of time, you've got to be willing to give up the good to go for the great. And in order to do that, you can never settle ever again. Now, the third and last reason why you're attracted to the wrong guys is because you have an inner conflict. What's an inner conflict, Joe? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, there are two parts of our mind, the conscious mind and the unconscious part of our mind. And the unconscious part of our mind, that's the part that drives the bus. 96 to 98% of everything we think, say, or do originates from our unconscious mind. So you may say you want a great guy and a great relationship. And you may say you want a special guy, a good man to be by your side. But if there's some kind of inner conflict going on, then unknowingly you'll cause the exact opposite of the result you're looking for. So what are some examples of an inner conflict? Well, one of them is, and this is the one I hear all the time, and if I had hair, I'd pull it out again. And that's that, you know what? I've got to find this amazing chemistry on the first date. I've got to sit down. If I don't feel that chemistry, this amazing chemistry after the first date, then I can never have a relationship with a guy. And again, I'm not saying that chemistry isn't important. But if you have this belief that it's got to be this high level of chemistry right from the beginning, then you're going to give up the opportunity to create that great relationship, because very often true chemistry, lasting chemistry, grows and gets better with time. So again, we're not saying that chemistry is important, but if you have this high standard, very often you're going to sabotage your love life. Now, another in conflict I hear all the time is that, nice guys are boring. Now, I'm not here to say you should date a guy that's boring, but not all nice guys are boring. I consider myself a nice guy. I don't think I'm boring at all. In fact, when my wife, she's like, "I can't keep up with you." Okay. So not every nice guy is boring. The key is to find a nice guy, a guy who treats you well, but who also can give you the level of excitement and passion that you desire in your relationship. Okay. So that's another in conflict. Another one is that you may believe you don't deserve a good man. Now, I know everybody consciously, logically is going to say, "Of course I deserve a good man." But yeah, unconsciously, there may be a part of you that doesn't believe you deserve a good man. And how you know is you simply look at the pattern of relationships that you've been in. Do you get involved with guys who don't love you, honor you, and respect you at the level you desire and deserve? Well, if you have a history of getting involved with guys like that, well, there's probably something going on at the unconscious level that you may not even be aware of. So that's another one. Okay. Another one I see all the time is that, you may get hurt. There's an expression, the devil that you know is better than the devil that you don't know. Well, if you believe that guys are going to hurt you and you're not willing to be vulnerable because you've opened up once or twice before and you've got your heart ripped out and stomped on, well, you're going to go for guys that are going to let you down. But then you're going to go, see, that's the way they are, because you never had to really truly open yourself up. You pick guys that are going to let you down. And it just reinforces that unconscious belief, that inner conflict of, see, guys can't commit. They only want to get laid. They don't want to be monogamous, whatever it may be. So this inner conflict of, you know what, I may get hurt again and I'm not willing to get hurt again. That's going to prevent you from having the relationship you desire. It's to cause you to be attracted to the wrong guys. And another one, the last one I'll leave you with today, is that you simply don't believe good guys exist. Now, I'm not saying based on your experience, there isn't evidence and proof that, there are a lot of guys out there who are jerks, who are immature, who are selfish, who only care about getting laid. I'm the first to admit that there are a lot of guys like that. But if you believe all guys are like that, then you're not going to put yourself out there, because it's like, why even bother? Why should I put myself out there if I'm only going to get my heart broken, if I'm only going to get let down? I'm going to be with another guy who only cares about me because of what's in my pants. See, I find that this inner conflict is the one that's most prevalent in the majority of single people over 30, is because there's something going on at the unconscious level which is preventing them from having the relationship that they desire and deserve. And it's one of the biggest reasons why single women who are struggling find themselves attracted to the wrong guys. So I hope this video helped today. You might want to go back and watch this again, especially focusing on the inner conflict part. And if you like this video, simply hit the like button below, share it with your friends and loved ones, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can receive the next video when it comes out next week. As always, an honor and privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.